Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the killer from Like a Nerd Gaming at youtube.com/likeanerdgaming. And as you can see here, this is our Demoman guide. So your loadout is going to be the standard loadout. You can also change it if you want to, but I'm just showing the basic loadout. And the basics of the Demoman. The first thing is reloading. Obviously, the Demoman is one of the classes that takes the longest to reload. It's also one of the only classes that needs to reload for so long time. Uh, except the soldier, of course, he has to reload for the longest. Okay, and sticky jumping. This is also very important. So one sticky bomb can, well, make you fly this high. And it can give you some pretty amazing situations. Like this, for example, where I get to throw in some grenades. And the grenade physics and bouncing. You can see that the grenade bounces and such, and you want to learn how to use the bouncing to your advantage. As you can see, I can keep out of range using the bouncing and the physics, so it's really pretty good. And this I'm going to show you here is the payload and payload race. So the first thing to do is stick to the cart or the train, it depends which map. So you just want to stick near the train because that's how you get your point. When you kill people near the train or the cart, you get more points, and if you capture the cart or the cart or the train, you get more points. As you can see right there, I captured the train. So take care of engineers like this, because obviously you're going to use your sticky bombs and your grenade launcher to sometimes cheat using the physics. For example, there's maps where you can bounce the grenades off the walls in order to hit the sentry without even being seen by it. So, what I'm going to show you here is some results. And what's interesting about this is it's one of my good games where I show you just how to do it. There went nothing wrong with this map. I didn't die a single time. And I got, I believe, 25 points. And as you can see, this is also some of the footage I used just before. But this is how you want to do. You want to stick near the card all the time because it gives you life, it gives you ammo, and it also gives you points. So that's a high score, a high amount of health, and a high amount of ammo. So it doesn't get any better. Of course you don't want to stick near the card if it's a death trap, but mostly you want to push the card. It's something that most people in Team Fortress seem to forget. As you can see, this is also very important. I hadn't reloaded, so it shows how important it is to reload. But luckily I got him. So, sometimes you also want to, well, for example, as you can see here with me, I am just throwing some sticky bombs in the way before the cart reaches the destination. I'm going to apologize, but it was a pretty laggy server I was on. You might see some sort of server lag. For those of you wondering how I made the damage show, you can go under options and multiplayer, I believe, and advanced option. And there's one called show damage, and there's also some other pretty interesting things. But as you can also see, most people tend to not really care for sticky bombs. You can just throw 5 sticky bombs at someone and they won't move. So that's also something you want to be cautious about whenever you play Team Fortress. And as you can see, I'm going to try and flank them, because sometimes there hides an engineer up on that little ramp right there. But this is where we're going to take the winning cap, and we're going to, of course, go in and kill them in the base. And as you can see, I got the highest score, 24 points. It doesn't get much better than that. And we're going to try and kill them, but now this is payload race, and payload is red. So what you want to do is you want to keep them in their base. This is really important. As you can see, I've placed these sticky bombs right here. And I got 3 kills right there, which also got me a nice achievement. and stop all who try to push the cart. This can be done by placing sticky bombs near the cart. Like that, for example, so he won't push the cart. And well, it's pretty basic actually. Just keep like 4 or 5 sticky bombs near the cart. Alright, so this is capture points and King of the Hill, and also attack and defend. So you want to capture the point, which makes much sense, but people tend to forget. And as you can see, we just captured the point right there. And you also want to defend points if you have the point. The thing about Team Fortress is it's not just about killing. It's an objective-based game, so you have to do the objective. And here is capture the flag. So the first thing you want to do is clever sticky jumping, like this for example. You can see I got over in the enemy base right here. It was pretty easy, and of course, as we showed before with the TF2 fort, the CTF2 fort it's called. Okay, so capture the flag. It makes much sense, but this is how you get a lot of points in capture the flag. So what you either want to do is you want to kill the one carrying the flag as the enemy, or you want to capture their flag. That's how you get a lot of points in this game mode. And as you can see, I just delivered the flag right here. Cheers. And here's some results of what's going to happen if you do this just right. So this is my gameplay. It's also some of the footage I just used right before, with the sticky jumping and such. This is going to be a good explanation of why you should use clever sticky jumping. And as you can see, I ignored them. It's all about getting the flag right now. And I reloaded right there because as a Demoman you always want to keep reloading. Oh god. And you also want to notice that the Demoman's melee is quite one of the more potential one with the strength and such. That's also why we have the Demoman Knight. But the bottle in itself is actually quite powerful. Okay, so we're going to go this way and we're going to capture the flag. And as you can see, it's just as simple as that. So the Demoman is one of the easier classes to capture the flag with. But cheers. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dakilla from Like a Nerd Gamer at youtube.com/likeanerdgaming, and I'll see you next time.